Well, for months, Two on Your Side has been looking through local police report data to see where officers are responding the most.
Well, it turns out the world's largest retailer tops the list for local crime, and you're paying for it big time.
Tonight, Two investigates the cost of this crime. Here's our Michael Wooten.
Adult female for shoplifting.
A dozen times a day,
Has shoplifting occurred?
someone in Erie County
Shoplifting in progress.
is arrested for shoplifting. While it may seem like a small crime, American stores lose $34 billion a year due to retail theft. And that doesn't count the cost to police.
We get calls everywhere for shoplifting.
But there's one place in particular, low prices, high crime.
Walmart, 2500 Walnut Avenue. Walmart security at Walmart. From Walmart, I assume.
So one-stop shoplifting center, super center.
Two on Your Side investigates looked at police calls for a one-year period at all 6 of the Erie County Walmart stores. In Springville, 233 police calls. Clarence, 265. Police responded to the Lancaster Depew Walmart 283 times. 461 calls to the Amherst store. The Hamburg Walmart had 600 calls and a whopping 786 police calls to the old Cheektowaga Walmart. Added up, and that's more than 2,700 total police calls to the Erie County Walmart stores, more than 7 a day on average. We used a national standard and did the math, and it equals more than 10,000 man-hours for local law enforcement, so the total cost to taxpayers is $400,000. It's a lot of money, though.
Oh, it certainly is.
We talked about the numbers with Officer Don Zumagala, a crime analyst with the Cheektowaga Police Department.
This represents every call over a year's period to every Walmart in Erie County. For a taxpayer who looks and sees we're spending $400,000 a year policing Walmart stores, why is that the case?
That's hard to say. There's a lot of factors involved.
He says the stores are attractive to thieves because they're huge, open 24 hours a day, and have the most popular stolen items, including electronics, jewelry, even baby formula. Critics say it's because Walmart is not properly staffed.
Where are our police? At Walmart, and they're not shopping.
A national labor union put out this TV ad attacking the retail chain.
Walmart's failed to invest the millions of dollars necessary to have a store that's has adequate security.
Walmart often responds that the company pays a ton in local taxes to cover that security cost. But take the situation in Cheektowaga. The Walmart store there paid $170 grand in property taxes last year. The nearby Target paid almost that much, and Macy's tax bill was nearly double that of Walmart. Yet Target and Macy's each had a small fraction of the number of police calls.
Part of the reason stores like Target and other retailers don't have the same problem as Walmart does, because they invest more in security, they bring on additional staff.
It got so bad in one city in Indiana, the mayor there threatened to declare Walmart a public nuisance and fine the company for every excessive call for service.
I didn't think they were doing very good, and they weren't good for our city.
In Denver,
It's draining.
a store got so bad, Walmart agreed to pay $800 grand a year to help cover the cost to police.
I think everybody wins at the end of the day.
But that has not happened in Western New York. Instead, here, police departments and therefore taxpayers foot the entire bill.
It goes on a lot.
Captain Greg Savage with the Erie County Sheriff's Office acknowledged his detectives spend a lot of time at Walmart stores, but he thinks the company does a pretty good job thwarting thieves.
They make an effort to try to prevent it.
After a crime, he said Walmart is especially helpful when it's caught on camera.
The surveillance systems are quite effective in catching not only shoplifters, but the employees who also may be stealing from the stores.
The Hamburg Police Department is constantly posting surveillance video from its Walmart store, from this man accused of stealing beer to someone who walked right out with a bicycle, or in this case, a pair stealing 12 grand in goods. The store cameras are constantly monitored, the video often shared.
Walmart does have local loss prevention staff on duty. They have a loss prevention manager. They have regional teams.
But is that enough for a company that profited $130 billion last fiscal year?
Walmart is a multi-billion dollar company. Should it do more?
That's hard to say. That's the argument we have here. Are they doing as much as they should? It's a matter of opinion.
Police respond to more than just theft at Walmart stores. In Cheektowaga, for instance, the Walmart also had the most calls for violent crimes, tying with the Regal Theater at the Galleria.
As for the shoplifting and the cost to local police, Walmart refused to do an on-camera interview with us, but said in a statement that it takes this issue seriously. And one way the company is addressing it is by bringing back the workers at the entrance to the stores, part of an expanded security team. There's no doubt Walmart and other retailers face a difficult challenge with theft. Tomorrow, we're going to tell you about a local repeat shoplifter who has been arrested and sent to the holding center in Erie County more than 100 times. And we explore the topic of organized retail theft. It is a growing problem affecting all of us. That's coming up tomorrow evening at 5:30. Michael Wooten, Channel 2 News.